Okay, a very good morning, traders. It's Thiru Naupan here, founder of Master Markets Elite Trades Conference and the Traders Open Day. So, as you can see over here, we're on Morning Glory over here on the cable. Today, as of now, as I mentioned before, we always must have a bias for the day. So, on the higher time frame, we got a bias on the upside, and on the lower time frame, it's still neutral, so it's not showing down or up. So, we're still good to go on this. We've put a full position size on this trade, as you can see, and our long position is on the high of this 7 a.m. 1 hour bar. Just currently, the current bar, 8 a.m. 1 hour bar, is currently taking out the high and will be triggered very, very shortly. Stop loss just for the low of that bar, and we're taking about 31 pips of risk at the moment. Okay, and as you can see, on the account, as you can see over here, the box is just flagging up as we are getting nearer to our entry point at 128.68. So we do put a few pips of leeway plus some spreads on top as well. Okay, that's what we've done. I will resume the video as we get triggered into the trade and as we progress with the trade. Alright traders, as you can see now the trade is progressing further up. We're just a little bit just in profit at the moment, just fluctuating around the entry point. So we'll see how that actually takes place as we go on. There's also news coming up as well over here on the manufacturing PMI at 9:30. If you want to see us all live, doing this all in person as well, we're having a live trading bootcamp just coming up next week. You can just email anyone on our team just to get further details. We'll be teaching you a couple of strategies as well, which you can actually trade in real time with exact entries for rule, stop loss, and target. As you know, we always look into the market in a very objective manner, but not a subjective manner. That's our approach always here, Master the Markets, under the three-step methodology. Now, as you can see, in terms of an analysis basis, it is still finding some support and reversal over here. As you can see, on the higher time frame, it's an outsider bar. And I do have mentioned, me and Rishi have mentioned about the statistics about the outsider bar, where when it's closed above its 50% mid-range, there's an 80% chance that it will take out its high before it takes out its low. Okay, so there's a good probability today that it will take out the high on the upside. But what we are not sure of is how and which price route is it going to go towards taking out that high. Okay, so that's what we would not be sure of, but that's why we got our risk management in place, and also how many number of trades we can take, all in the concept of not taking big losses. Okay, not taking big losses. All right, okay, so I'll pause the video over here, and I'll resume it once we get into the news to show you some news action as well. Alright traders, so you can see over here that news is just about to come out, just in about 1 minute over here. And let's see, I mean, we have actually the manufacturing PMI at the moment is what we do have. So we'll see how those results turn out to be. Now, at currently, we're just about 3 seconds to now we should be getting the news, and there you can see the fluctuation happening over here. We can move on to the smaller time frame, and you can see the price action fluctuation even more strongly. As you can see, that's the action that we're having at the moment over here. And we did see some sell-off before, but it did pull back just before the news. Not much of action over here. Let's go and take a look at the news itself on what has come out to be. You can see that cable here, that's the manufacturing PMI. Now let me just refresh this, and we can basically see what the result was. So 56.5 was the forecast. It's just come 56.7, and you know you don't even need to read this. If you see it just as black, it's just neutral at the moment. Okay, if it was green, then it's much more positive. So we got a neutral, so which is actually would be good. But do remember, as technical traders, we do look at statistical levels to enter. As I've always mentioned, news is like the fuel in the car. The technicals tell you the directions in which the price is to go forward with. Okay, right. So in terms of that, so let's see now in terms of the 1 hour time frame, in terms of our account at the current moment, as you can see over here. Now you can see that we're just a little bit over 200 pounds up, a little bit over 200 pounds up, as you can see over here, and that's what we do have. Okay, I will just let this trade progress, and I'll show you how we will trade manage this trade in real time. Okay. Okay, traders, as you can see now, in terms of the progression of this trade, when we had a high test bar as such over here, we did trail our stop loss to this green bar over here. And as you can see, the next bars following that, we did get stopped out on this particular trade. Okay, so right now we have closed the positions. It has not gone in our buyer's favor in terms of a higher time frame. So we'll not be taking any more positions on this trade for today. Okay, so that's what we are stopping today at. All right. Okay, so that's pretty much that from me in terms of the trade update for today. What I just want you to take on from today is just to reflect on first what you need to do when you're a trade. So trade management, all right? Trade management, especially in terms of trailing your stop loss, all right? What should that look like, and when should you do an aggressive trade cover? Okay, so over here we're a bit conservative. We did put it over here. When are the situations when you would actually trade a stop loss even more tighter? And that's what I want you all to think about as well. Okay, aggressive stop loss cover. So first is how your general trading stop loss mechanism is going to be, and when is it going to be an aggressive stop loss. All right, so these are the two things I want you to think about for today, and look back into your trading strategy crib sheet and then reflect on this two main points. All right, okay, so that's pretty much that from me on this video, and as we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.